Hey guys, how's it going? And thanks for coming. I'm Nick, and this is Real Life Money, where we talk about real life and money, because you know schools aren't, so let's get started. So do you guys have a New Year's resolution for 2018? Maybe it's the same as 2017 if things didn't go as planned last year. But if it has anything to do with money, that's exactly what we're going over in this video. How to save money in 2018. Now real quick before we get into it, if you do end up liking the video, please don't forget to subscribe for more money related videos. It would be much appreciated. And one more quick tip about talking about success, especially since we're talking about New Year's resolutions. If you didn't end up being successful on your 2017 resolutions, most of the reasons why we aren't successful with our goals of what we want to do is that we end up quit or stopping what we really want to go for. So for this year, make it different. You have to stay dedicated and take small, steady steps. Starting off with number one, which is looking at your expenses. Looking at expenses could include looking at your cable bill, your internet, cell phone, your gym membership that you didn't use from last year. Look at the food that you're buying and even the clothes that we're wearing. Here's the deal, guys. One of the main reasons why a lot of us are broke is because we spend too freaking much. Do not think the only way to have more money is to increase your income. Now, yeah, that definitely does help you. However, there is another factor, which is also decreasing your expenses. That was the first way of saving money for the new year. Moving on to way number two, which is online coupons. Now, one popular website that definitely is big, a lot of people use them, is Ebates. Now, if you don't know what Ebates is, basically you go out shopping online just like many of us do anyway, but they give you a cash back from the items that you order. So if you're interested in using Ebates, getting some cash back while you're doing your online shopping anyway, I'll leave a link in the description so you guys can sign up. But the main thing to watch out for here is to do not overspend. They actually have a commercial, I believe, like a lady saying that, hey, you know, she got $1,500 back, you know, which is great, but what does that actually mean? Well, that probably means she spent like $15,000 to get that $1,500 just in cash back. Aside from Ebates is also Groupon. Groupon is an awesome website. I use them a bunch as well, and you could use this for a lot of different things. You could use this for food, events, different things to do, so check them out. Moving right along to the third way of how to save money. Takes a little bit more effort, but this is a thing that a lot of people might miss out on, is look at your bank statements. Now, I say look at your bank statements for two main reasons. The first reason is so you can embrace the pain of seeing what you're actually spending on and see where your money is actually going. You might cry a little, and it might also open your eyes to some things that you had no idea what was going on. But the second reason why I would suggest looking at your bank statement is for bank fees. Now, I used to work at a bank, guys, so I know all about these fees, and there are a lot of them. Some of the main ones that people get hit with is their minimum balance, ATM fees, and overdraft fees. Banks literally make billions of dollars off of these fees, which are completely avoidable. So I would definitely suggest focusing on them. There's no fancy mathematics going on. It's like third grade math here. However, a lot of people are still not performing the third grade math. If you have $10, you cannot spend 20. So that would be an overdraft fee. Obviously, if you're spending more than you have, then you're using the bank's money. And they pay you for it, or they charge you for it. You pay them for it. There's also ATM fees. Basically, just try to limit your ATM usage. And minimum balance fees. Search around the banks in your area, seeing what is the lowest minimum balance that you can afford. Some banks have, a $1,500 minimum balance, and that's ridiculous for some people. So maybe you could find a bank that has just $100 minimum balance. So a good idea would be to actually use credit unions. They are more localized banks rather than a big bank. Big banks, basically, they focus on profits. They're trying to get as much money as they can. A credit union is kind of more of a people's bank. So usually their rates are better, maybe for like a savings account. You're probably not going to get much interest in a savings account these days, but a credit union will probably have better rates than a regular big bank. And maybe if you have like a mortgage, a car loan, any of those types of things, their rates are usually better. Moving right up to number 4, which is stop paying interest. I'm exposing credit cards right now, guys. They are robbing you dead, deaf, and blind. So here's the deal. If you have a savings account giving you like 0.01% interest, that's nothing. Credit card companies are charging you like an average 15% interest. That's nuts. That could be hundreds and even thousands of dollars per year on just interest. So here's your goal, guys. If you have credit card debt, if anything in this video jumps out at you, credit card debt should be the top priority. You need to pay that off as soon as possible because the interest is destroying you. So you should tackle your credit cards if you have multiple, smallest balance to the largest balance. So start tackling this debt like it's destroying and ripping out your soul, because it kind of is. And for some slight help here, a lot of cards do offer 0% balance transfers. So maybe to help you out in the short term, you could do a balance transfer so you don't have to worry about the interest. So you could start tackling that debt a little quicker. So number 5 way of how to save money in 2018, guys, is stop following broke people. Would you hire an accountant to put a roof on your house? Hell no, obviously, because that's not what his job is. So why should you listen to broke people about financial information, advice, anything about money? The 6th thing of how to save money for 2018, guys, is shopping in bulk or shopping around for the best price. Now, I know a lot of people already do this, but sometimes we simply don't. If we just make decisions right away, we don't get the best price. So if you need things just around the house, buy those in bulk because you will eventually use them. If you were searching for anything else, search the internet. It's a wonderful thing. Look at different stores, different websites. Check out Amazon just because they're probably one of the best priced. And thinking about food with different grocery stores or supermarkets, search around and see what the prices are like. If you save a few bucks on all of your items, you could be saving hundreds of dollars per month and even more per year. And the 7th way of how to save money, guys, whether it's worth mentioning or not, subscribing to my channel. So here's the deal. We go over different money ideas and advice like this very frequently in all videos. So especially for the new year, if you want to open your mind of different ways of how to manage your money, definitely consider. So those are all my ways for today of how to save money in 2018, guys. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please leave them down below. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. And if you get a new gym membership for the new year, let's try to use it this time.